Yes, welcome once again to the Awesome Podcast,
Yay!
featuring my co-host, Darcy the Mail Girl from Shutter's The Last Drive-In, and Johnny fucking Taylor, a local comedian who traverses the world, and I am Mistress Harley, a mean dominatrix bitch who likes wrestling. But
Yeah.
this is the Awesome Podcast, and we are discussing Dynamite, which aired last night as of this recording. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yay!
Yeah.
Celebrants. We love wrestling and you guys so much that we got up early to record this podcast on Thanksgiving Day. So you can be thankful for us. Yes.
Real.
Thankful for all our raggedy bitches.
Yeah.
Yes, raggedy bitches unite. We know you're not doing anything after you get away from your racist uncle. So
Wow. This is why you leave now, Harley.
This is the content you
what's
don't get
up?
on other wrestling podcasts.
What's
that's
up?
right.
It's like the Thanksgiving Eve episode.
Oh, yes,
Very
it was the Thanksgiving Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were in Chicago, Illinois. We had Excalibur.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
Yeah, always, right?
Chicago every 5 days. I swear to God. Like it's like my eyes just blur over when they're in Chicago. People always
It's a
say,
big wrestling city.
but yeah, they're there so much.
Yeah.
Calm down, man.
And Survivor Series is in Chicago this weekend. So
Oh, shit.
That was their little thing.
the market. Flood the market.
Okay. I
That's
see.
right. Well, the Chicago people, if you've been to Chicago, they got nothing better to do. It is cold and it sucks. So wrestling is there for you, Chicago.
They have pizza, apparently.
It beats Appleton, I'll tell you that.
Wow. Who loves you, Johnny? God.
Johnny's carrying a grudge against Appleton for life, y'all.
Yes.
Apparently, damn. They sold out your show. Be happy. Be thankful.
Yes. Yes.
I'm grateful for Appleton. I
Yeah.
apologize.
So, getting into the wrestling.
Let's do it.
Yes. So, we started with a round robin and a new belt, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Are
I
y'all
love
excited
belts.
for the new belt?
Make it
We've
a
talked
fucking
about belt
trophy.
inflation.
Yeah. How you feeling about it, Johnny? You excited about it?
I hate it. We don't need more belts. Just give them a fucking big ass trophy or something. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Or
it's kind of a
unite the
one-off
belts.
thing. Yeah,
Yes.
they're not going to defend this fucking belt. I imagine they're going to have this every year, right? So it's then there's the Owen Hart Invitational. This is like belts and tournaments. I'm like, I
Like,
can't tell which
If
way
you
it's
don't
up
have
right
a belt, what are you even doing with yourself? Like, everybody has a belt there.
now. Yeah,
Well,
you're
I mean, I
fucking
guess
weak if you don't have a belt.
Allure.
Right.
Yeah. You're weak, exactly. It's like everyone gets a belt, so everyone's happy. Then we'll unite the belts with Samoa Joe, and all the little guys will have to fight one big guy, and it'll be like Andre the Giant, right? Old school.
You know? I'd be down with that if that was their plan.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like a participation.
Yes.
Participation. Oh, I couldn't say the word. What the fuck's going on? Anyways, it
It's
feels like
early.
one of those awards you give to everybody. Anyhow.
Way to put it.
So, like, thanks for
So-
signing with us. Here's a fucking belt.
Let us talk about our first match, which I really enjoyed, which was Swerve Strickland, Jay Lethal. Too many J's. It's like an office that I worked at where we had too many Daves, and we had like Dave 1, D2, D3, like too many J's. So Jay Lethal, the other J.
You know,
I guess Anna J.
Yeah.
Jay,
But that
Jay
was
Briscoe,
fun.
rest in peace.
Aw.
Yeah. But I don't know. Swerve
Matt?
was tired, but he was still giving it.
Well,
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
he should be tired. Did you see? He just, like, it was a couple of days ago, he's fucking got his ass beat by fucking Hangman, so of course he was
Crowned
tired.
in blood. I loved it.
Yes.
I
He is
thought,
honestly my pick to win this whole thing.
me too. I was going to
Agreed.
say the same thing.
Totally.
Yeah, after the
Um,
death match, after the blood, still at work. Guy still shows up to work after cutting his face open on all parts of the ring. Like, incredible. A worker.
Also, excellent booking by having him in there with Jay Lethal, because even if Swerve is tired and he's hurting, Jay Lethal's going to take care of him. Like,
Oh, fuck
just
yeah.
a complete pro. It was a really good match. I actually really liked it.
It was actually, like, spoiler alert, it was my favorite match. And usually the opener isn't. So,
Yeah.
you know, I
It
guess
was-
I'm just a big Swerve Strickland fan.
I mean, they often start with the openers being like a hella banger. So continuing with that tradition.
You're right. Unlike other wrestling promotions open with a sleeper match. Like, we know you haven't sat down and you're still trying to go to the bathroom and get a beer, but AEW is like, you're here and it's on. And I love that about it.
I love it, except when we're running late. It's like, damn it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But Swerve is such a fucking star. I cannot wait to see what he ends up doing.
He's too good. And so, of course, he won that match. And then Renee tried to interview Orange Cassidy backstage, but Wheeler Yuta interrupted and was like, I want to beat up everyone everywhere.
And Orange was so sad. He's like, but wait, I had an announcement. And Renee's like, nah, we ain't got time. So fuck you, Yuta. He's learning from Claudio being a fucking dick.
Yeah. Wheeler.
It's building something. It's building something. What is it? Not sure.
My hatred for Yuta. That's what it's building.
Yeah. Whatever. I just hope he gets paid enough to take a groundling scout class one time.
Aw.
We'll
try to go fund me for his groundlings.
Johnny's harsh criticisms of Wheeler Yuta continue. Did he like steal your furniture or something?
No, I like Wheeler actually. I just think to take that next step, he's just got to get more comfortable on the mic. It's not even what he's saying is like, it's, typical like wrestling shit, but he seems like so forced when he talks, and it's just like somebody just needs to be like, bro, like, pretend you're just having a conversation with your homie and you're upset, because it's so unnatural when he's on the mic. And I just think it's gonna, but all those Blackpool Combat Club guys, other than Mox, really, even Bryan Danielson, who I love, like, he could be a weird forced promo sometimes, and Claudio's not that good either. So it's yeah, keep it in the ring, homeboys, because they're so good in the ring.
My real thought about Wheeler Yuta is that he's a sweetie pie. And he's trying to be all mean and tough and like, I'm going to get you. And so it just seems like, if you're like me, I'd be like, I'm such a badass. Don't you buy that,
Get this guy a manager. Get him a Paul Heyman. Get him a Jimmy Hart. Give him someone who can just talk him up and be like, Yuta's going to kick your ass and here's all the reasons why. And then he just has to show up and do a flip. Like, if we have to have men, they should do flips.
Because he does like brutal actions. Like, he'll take blood and rub it all over his face, and like, he's fucking hardcore that way. But like, when he talks, I just feel like he doesn't even believe it himself.
Yeah, he needs a mouthpiece for sure.
Yeah. So I'll volunteer. I'll talk for Wheeler Yuta. I'll say all the mean things, and then he'll have to back it up.
Dude, I would pay good money for Mistress Harley to be Wheeler Yuta's manager. That would be fucking amazing.
You'd certainly have to.
He could use the money to get a groundling.
Right. It works out. It works out for everybody, really.
Really. So next we have MJF and Adam Cole coming to ringside with their crutches and fancy canes and ROH tag champs. Like, it was messy. It was a bit messy. There was not as much like crutch action as I wanted personally. But MJF says he's the devil. And he's like, does the devil have friends? I'm like, yes, the devil totally has friends.
So I'm a friend of the devil also.
I would say after the devil, like, this is when the devil showed up this time, right? Like, in this segment.
Shows up at the end of the promo.
Okay, so many people on my timeline were saying, well, now it's obvious it's Jack Perry because it sounds just like him. Did you guys hear that at all?
That motherfucker sounded like a robot. How are you gonna say that?
Yeah,
Jack Perry.
Talking about. I get it's a good theory, but just by the voice, you're like, haha, no.
I can identify people by voices, and they're using a modulator. They're using like a Darth Vader machine.
So what is the world talking about?
I've never heard Jack Perry laugh like one time. I was thinking about it, it was like his laugh. That's Jack Perry's laugh. I'm like, motherfucker, did you go to a party with him? Like, how do you know how he laughs, bitch?
And
go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and then Joe shows up. The forced friendship, you're my property now, the full BDSM, like, I am your leather daddy. I loved it, but I don't want to cut you off, Darcy.
Well, I was just going to further, because, like, I was just so distracted thinking about who the devil could be during this. And one theory that came up to me that I think would be amazing that I hadn't really considered before is Britt Baker.
Whoa.
Right?
I would love that.
When somebody first said it, I was like, haha, but then they made their point. I'm like, that would be fucking baller. So that's my deal. If it's not CM Punk, yes, right? She needs to come back.
Also, in your little shop of horrors kind of world, like, of course the dentist is the devil, right? No one wants to go to the dentist. Everyone hates the dentist. It makes sense.
Amen.
Also, Isaac Yankem of WWF fame ended up becoming Kane, who is kind of like the devil. There's a lot of dentist devil. I mean, if we want to go down the rabbit hole, I'm here.
That's right. It's a long-standing gimmick where in old school wrestling, everyone had like a job. Like, they didn't work at wrestling; they had a job, and they were dentists and plumbers, or the son of a plumber. And I kind of miss like weird job wrestling. I know it's old school.
Repo Man. Bring in Repo.
The Repo Man, like all that shit.
Yeah.
It gives everybody an excuse to be interacting and doing stuff in story, and I always liked that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like it when it's fake, but Britt Baker actually being a dentist.
She's a real dentist, an actual lady doctor.
I get it, and that's great for her, but like I feel like that means less committed. You know what I mean? Like, if it was just a dentist gimmick, then I would be more into it. But it's like, pick one.
Right.
What if she started doing all the dentistry at AEW? So you work at AEW, you get the dental plan, and it's Britt Baker pulling your teeth out.
I'm down with that. Make that change. And I'll be down.
I'm here for the bookings. So now MJF is Samoa Joe's property. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
I love this idea because it's like Joe being like, you're hurt right now, and I want you to be 100%. So I want to make sure nobody hurts you. So it's like, it's cool for MJF because he already knows he has this match. He knows he's going to be 100%. And it's like he doesn't have to worry about people kind of like beating his ass up because he's got Samoa Joe. I love it. It's super old school kind of storytelling, and I love it. Like this is the best like twist in the story so far for me.
The way he said it was so sinister, though. Like, you're my property.
Oh, totally.
It was like Oz. It was like jail. It's like, oh, we're in wrestling jail now.
Yeah, it kind of made MJF turned on a little bit.
Oh, Oz, like the prison show. I was trying to like.
Oh,
Wizard of Oz.
I missed the director's cut apparently.
Yeah, sorry. Like I don't know, 15-year-old TV show reference. HBO if you haven't watched Oz.
That's what we're here for.
Girl, you're my property, Toto.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see how that plays out. I agree with you, Johnny. Like the storytelling, Samoa Joe's so scary. He's so good. Menacing.
He is.
We're gonna get to storytelling that I'm fucking here for in a minute, but this is also good. But man, what's coming up? What's to the max?
Yes. So after this, we have Hook, Shibita, and Orange Cassidy in a trios match.
Love it.
Oh yes, Diana. Oh no! I thought you were doing hand motions. Sorry, my bad. So then we get a surprise Danhausen at the ring. Jake Hager, Daddy Magic, Danhausen. So I wanted
Danhausen's return, man. Yeah,
the curse. We got a curse. Like I love all of the Danhausen stuff. I really do. I want him to have an equally spooky lady. Maybe, like a mommy of some kind, but, just...
It's amazing. She's a burlesque dancer. She could come out with him and be spooky. That would be fucking
Yes! And your favorite Orange Cassidy, Shibita, and Hook won this one. So, they didn't have to try that hard, I guess.
I love all of them. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
I literally love. But also, I loved Dan bringing Jake's hat back.
Oh, yes! Mm-hmm. Yes, he's like a 3 gimmick ago hat. Like, I'm going to wear your hat.
Yes, and we missed the hat, man. He just gave it up when he was fucking be mean to Jericho. So let Danhausen have it now.
Yes.
The hat too.
Maybe he'll curse the hat, give it back, and then we'll get some more like Magic Man storytelling that way.
Gotta curse the hat.
Yes, a cursed hat. If you guys watch What We Do in the Shadows, also so good. So good. You can tell all Mistress Harley does is watch TV. So then we get an interview with Renee Paquette and Adam Cole. Broderick Strong interrupts it in his wheelchair. Cole says, we're not best friends anymore. Renee has the cutest suit on. It's like very 90s. Thoughts on that at all?
Heart broken. How much of a dick is Adam Cole? Like, I hated him to begin with. He won me over a little bit with this MJF stuff, whatever. Okay. But you just broke fucking Roderick Strong's heart. I will never forgive you for this.
I loved Roddy's reaction to it, where he was just kind of like, he's lying. That's not true.
Yeah, we're actually friends.
Yeah. He doesn't mean that.
I don't want him to be as hurt as we were watching it.
Oh. Or will we get like a weird stalker gimmick where it's like, no, we are friends. We are friends. I will fight you until we are friends.
I feel like we already have that weird stalker gimmick. That's kind of what's going on here.
Facts.
I kind of like boundaries, so I think it was right of Adam Cole to just be like, dude, you're giving me
that harsh. That was too harsh.
Sometimes you got to be fucking harsh with people, Diana.
I feel like he never even tried the medium harsh, because he was helping him move his furniture. He's doing all the shit. There was a middle between like, I'm helping with everything and I hate your guts.
Here's my theory. My theory is that the devil is definitely associated with Adam Cole, and Adam Cole is definitely turned on MJF, and he is really friends with Roddy Strong. And,
adding to the Baker theory.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have kind of a new Adam Cole faction with Roddy and those two other guys that I always forget their name, Mike and whatever. And then with Britt Baker there too.
I want it all. But speaking of the devil, I'm starting to think more and more Christian Cage, the devil. I mean, he's gone full cult leader. Our next segment, he comes out with the patriarchy and Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne, and then he like renames them, which is weird. Luchasaurus becomes Kill Switch, and it's like dinosaurs are not with the patriarchy. Dinosaurs are not. Well, they're just not a like gender-oriented lizard creature like Tammy and the T-Rex. Dinosaurs should be on the ladies' side. Just saying. But that was a super weird segment. Like,
dude,
there was a lot going on in that segment for sure.
Dude, I loved every fucking minute of this segment because, Christian being like, okay, I'm your father, so as your father, you shouldn't have your names that you were given before me. Like, I'm going to change your names. And Luchasaurus looking like, I don't know how a dinosaur can look as sad as Luchasaurus looks, but when he got on his knees and he got renamed, he looked bombed, dude. Nick Wayne's mom, she gives over dramatic so well. Like, I love that Nick Wayne's mom's even involved in this, because when he's like,
I love it too.
He's giving Nick Wayne his new kind of nickname. She's just like, what the fuck? This is my son. You know, I'm like, oh, lady, stay in wrestling for the rest of your life. You have a career.
Well, somebody needs to look her up, because I was told not only was her Nick Wayne's dad in this, but like her dad was a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
So that's why she's very, very comfortable with all this over dramatic stuff.
Yeah, she's in the bloodline. And then that was Adam Cole. First off, the fucking beard looking fucking sharp as fuck. He came out there, dude. He looked. You talk about being sinister. He was like, I'm gonna one up you, motherfucker. I'm gonna concerto this little kid right in front of his fucking mom, dude. I'm like, it was heel shit to the nth degree. But since Christian's been such a bastard, people were like here for it. I loved it.
Christian tried to kill mom. Like, Christian straight up tried to kill mom. It was like full on cult level. Like, you all have new shitty names. Not even Kill Switchosaurus. And now I'm gonna like kick your mom in the face and sit on her head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't take fucking Adam. I didn't take it as heel at all.
No.
Given the situation, you know.
He was driven to it.
That shit, be treated like a fucking grown up. You get what you get, man.
Right. He's so small.
I mean, yeah. So I guess Adam is coming for Christian because you can't beat up people's moms.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm here for it, man. Don't beat up people's moms.
Don't go after their babies. Don't go after their moms. There's certain things that are off limit, and
but in wrestling, though, it's so entertaining.
Unleashed upon you if you break these boundaries. So
that's why I like it.
You're gonna see what happens to Christian.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait. And
I call Christian's a devil. I think he's having too much fun with being the face of this whole fucking patriarchy bullshit. I don't think he's gonna come out as the devil.
It's almost too obvious.
Agreed. And plus then it takes away something fun that we already have. We need to have fun added, not get this taken away for this other direction they're taking it, So
yeah,
don't vote for the devil.
AEW full of daddies, yo. It's like Daddy Magic, Ass Daddy. Christian is obviously like, I am your daddy now. Samoa Joe, I am your daddy now. I'm into it. They're really highlighting the power play of wrestling. And what is it if not that?
This is the best work Christian's done in his career. I'm here to say it right now. Best character work he's ever done. He's still great in the ring too. Like, fucking kudos
legendary.
To Christian. He is, dude. I'm shocked at how well this run is going for him.
I want to know what his workout routine is. Does he do like DDP yoga videos? Like, I want that info.
I feel like he's got to be doing a little bit more than that.
Stem cells, baby, stem cells.
We'll try to get him on the pod and ask, like, what is your workout routine? So then Renee Paquette again tries to interview Anna Jay, which is then interrupted with Daddy Magic, Jake Hagar, Matt Mannard wants to beat up Ruby Soho. It was confusing. It was kind of a dusty interview.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah, I didn't think it was confusing though. I think it was our first glimpse into maybe the double crossing, how this whole little faction is now just like it already deviated from Jericho Appreciation. Now they're trying to hang on, but I think this is the beginning of out of here.
They're rudderless.
Yeah, it's like the Jericho Appreciation Society was like the cool club you used to hang out with in college, and then everyone like moved away, and now you're still trying to like hang on to that group of people, but they're all like kind of in the wind, and you're lost now. I'm like, what do I do? I used to be part of the women's coalition.
Right. They're like, we should meet up for drinks, and like, eventually like the 5 of them become 4, and then it just ends up 2 really sad people at the end of the day,
right?
Which is going to be 2.0 probably.
I hope that Anna Jay goes back to the Dark Order.
I would like that.
Man, you just said the Dark Order, and I forgot they were even a thing. So, hey, listen, I'm not the one booking the segments. Remind me that the Dark Order's there.
I will remind you every week. Hey, how about the Dark Order?
So we don't get the Dark Order, but then next we get Bullet Club Gold, Roosh, and La Faction, the other Jay, Switchblade Jay White. I'm gonna stop calling him Jay. Just you got your Switchblade.
Now we got Kill Switch. We got Kill Switchblade.
No, Kill Switchosaurus.
It's too much.
It's none of that. It's Luchasaurus. Fuck off. I'm never calling him any version of Kill Switch. No way.
Yes.
No.
Lucha.
It's like we call X Twitter. You know what I mean? You can say it's name, that's fucking Twitter. This is Luchasaurus. I don't give a fuck.
Siempre Lucha. Siempre Luchasaurus.
There you go.
We're gonna dead name Luchasaurus.
Yes.
Oh, no, he didn't choose that name though.
Right, exactly. It was chosen for him, so it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, he's in a cult, and we're trying to do an intervention. Luchasaurus.
Right, we gotta get him
reach
out.
Inside your dinosaur heart and remember who you are.
Exactly.
Listen, something tells me New Year's Eve, Luchasaurus is going to wake up with a really brand new friend named Adam Copeland. That is my official prediction.
Can Adam ride him? Is he small enough to ride Luchasaurus?
Oh, I'm sure he can ride him. I'm sure he could. Let's go.
I'm there for that.
Super. We haven't had awesome pod erotic fan fiction in a while, but
oh my,
Adam Copeland riding Luchasaurus sounds like ripe for the pickings.
Johnny, you get more and more creative the more alone in a dark room you are.
So true. Here I am, alone on Thanksgiving. It's true. It's true. It's true.
Yes. So that match, the Continental Classic, that was also a lot. Jay White was the winner, but there was cheating. So much cheating. I love cheating. More cheating, Mistress Harley.
More cheating. Just keep cheating.
Yeah, no, it's cheating.
Well, it's just like cheating. You know, I grew up with like Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, and still arguably one of the best. And so I'm like, yeah, cheating. You always win.
It helps.
It really makes you fair. If you're willing to cheat, you really, really want to win.
Hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Exactly. But we got more blood in this match. I love that AEW gives us blood like all the time. It's not only for the pay-per-views, ladies. Blood.
Yeah, didn't they say they were going to cut down on that?
That did not happen. Version? Yeah. They announced that, and then like Moxley had a fucking gusher the next week. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
All right, so if this is the cut down version, I'm okay with it because I remember people being freaked for a
minute. Let's see. So then they tell us to buy pay-per-view tickets for End of the World, which is happening in December.
There. Who wants to go?
Yes.
Ooh.
Where is it?
It's in New York, Long Island. Ew. Yeah.
I'm going anyway.
She sort of said, ew.
Well, Long Island, it's not like the best part of New York.
According to SJF, he literally said like the most beautiful part of New York or whatever he said, something like that. He's a Long Island fan.
He's swerving.
He's a mark for where he's from. You know, ask me about all of California, West Coast, Best Coast.
Don't ask people about Appleton, probably.
Stop. Next week it needs to be in Appleton, Wisconsin, just to give it a good fucking rap again.
That's a market that they need to hit. Those people
I hear the people of Appleton have nothing else to do.
They don't. They're starved for sure.
We have 0 listeners in Appleton now. Thank you, Johnny.
I bet we had 3 before. And
I'm so bad for this 3.
Yeah.
I love them.
Okay, moving on from Appleton, since Johnny can't, like a bad ex-girlfriend, we get Renee announcing the winner of the Women's World title, and Toni Storm comes out, and she falls over, and she's got toys, and people give her the belt. There's some awkward shoeless dancing. Sky Blue comes in, crashes the dancing, because her match is next. I kind of love this, like, I'm ruining your birthday party vibe, because that's, like, real shit that women fight about.
That's fair, but let's not gloss over the whole awards ceremony.
Oh, of course.
It was fucking brilliant, beautiful. Toni Storm killed it with her, like, getting the glasses out and being very proper. And just, I loved it. RJ's there. I always love him being there. It was just a great set. And how they go to black and white.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant all around.
Toni Storm can't do anything other than hit home runs right now. Like, this segment was great. She gives such great face. Like her emotions come through. You know, she's like, when she wins the award, her being like, "Oh my god, it's me for real." You know, I was like,
it's thing.
So good.
I've seen people criticize her for being like an over actor, over dramatic, but they forget that like wrestling is also about people in the cheap seats. Like the people all the way in the back need to see you go like, "Oh my god!" And
well, there's that. But also, this character is supposed to be
that's what the character is. Yeah, I agree.
Like, if you toned it down, it wouldn't work at all. Like,
yes,
crazy fucking Sunset Boulevard level acting nonsense, which fucking works.
Completely delusional, you know.
I propose a love storyline between her and Wheeler Yuta, and then she teaches Wheeler Yuta how to do all the faces, and then Johnny, your issues are addressed, and then I get some like romance, breakup, madness, because I love that shit.
No. I don't. Well, you know, Toni Storm already has a love partner in Juice Robinson.
He might not be happy with that.
I don't like him, and I ain't seen him in a minute.
I love Juice Robinson. Oh my God.
Love Juice Robinson.
Listen,
he's up there with the overacting too, and he's just doing it because he wants to.
You guys are just your marks for Juice. You love Orange Cassidy. You like Juice Robinson. You just like any Juice.
I do love Juice. We love Juice.
Oh wait, Beetlejuice. Can you see it?
Yeah, look, we got Juice. Look, wake up, Juice.
My wake up juice is in my Lost Drive-In.
Oh, it's so promotional materials.
Okay. Unpaid promotion. I'm on the Patreon, bitch. Yeah. So Sky Blue, goth heel. I love that. More goths, more heels. Everyone heel.
Mhm.
So she fights Anna Jay with Daddy Magic and Ruby Soho and Saraya. it's like bring all the women, bring them all. It was a knockdown drag out fight, which I super enjoyed. Like, did you guys have favorites?
Do I? I kind of love them all. So no,
this is my problem. I love them all.
Do good wrestling segment.
I
all
think,
of it. Whoever wins, I'm down with.
I think they did the right thing by putting Sky Blue over. So I thought that was.
I mean, that's what I was expecting. It's her moment right now, but like, I love them all.
Right, Stoney got her belt. Sky Blue needs her moment.
Yes, exactly. And she changed up her eyeshadow this week, so
I'll have to.
Her makeup is always on fucking point. Like,
ever since she got
mad props to the makeup people. Like, love that shit.
They nailed goth for sure.
Bring it back. I never left it. I never left goth. Not in my heart. So after Sky Blue, Ruby and Saraya are still fighting with each other, which I'm like, okay, all right, just keep that going.
I mean, Outcast dead now.
They're dead.
They're dead, right? But it still says Outcast to make up out. But I think it's going to be officially dead soon.
They need a rebrand.
They haven't changed their relationship status on Facebook, but they know it's over.
Yeah.
Right. It's complicated.
Yeah. Changed to it's complicated. So let's see. We get a dumb interview with Wardlow. Renee is great. Wardlow's still dumb.
Dare you? How?
Oh, dude.
There you go.
Can I be a dick real quick?
Yes, you can.
That segment sucked, dude. Like that was the weakest part of the whole show, in my opinion. First off, like AR Fox rolling up, and everybody knows I love AR Fox. AR Fox rolls up, he gets headbutted. The interaction between Wardlow and AR Fox made Wheeler Yuta look like fucking Cary Grant. Like
But is that Wardlow's fault though? That's an AR Fox thing. He was not working very well.
The fact that Wardlow was carrying the fucking acting in the segment is a pretty low bar. But like,
agree, Johnny.
AR Fox rolls up and he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
As usual,
so cringy. And then when he takes the headbutt, he's on the ground. He's just like, It's like the lady that fell in the grapes. Have you seen that viral video? Man, I was like, whatever this was came off not how they wanted it to come off. It was,
that it was not Wardlow's fault.
I don't know. Wardlow's not a great talker. Maybe give him someone to do the talking for him too.
Yeah, they did for a little bit. They tried that. Yeah, but now I feel like he's coming into his own. He's getting better.
Yeah. Look pretty Wardlow.
I like the show, so I'll go with it until I can be more critical. But then we get the Continental Classic with Mark Briscoe and his fucking crazy eyes and Jon Moxley, aka Mr. Paquette. It reminded me a little bit of basketball, like the way they explained the tournament.
so it was totally basketball.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like 2-man sack races every consecutive Sunday until a winner is declared.
Yeah. It's like the World Cup. They kind of made the point system like the World Cup, like round robin, which I'm down with a good round robin tournament. I like the fact that like if you lose, you're not out. But it was it's confusing.
It was a hairy, sweaty, dirty slobber knocker, and I fucking loved it.
Oh, this was a great match. This was my favorite match of the night.
And John Paquette was the winner, in case I didn't mention that. Also Moxley. They also shook hands, which the AEW crowd loves. I love how much the audience demands sportsmanship. Like, you gotta shake hands. You gotta shake hands. The crowd fucking hates you if you don't shake hands. I dig that instant heel face energy.
Agreed.
Also, Mark Briscoe's the perfect guy for Moxley to show respect for. He was just like, this wild motherfucker. Like, it makes sense that they would be homies.
It's true, because he is not homies with hardly anybody, but this one I'm buying.
Yeah.
Well, and Mox has crazy eyes. Like, Briscoe's got crazy eyes. Like, I feel it's all like the craziest dudes. Like, they're all like this.
Right. Yeah, Mark Briscoe gives like legit crazy, but he also seems so sweet. Like Mark Briscoe has this thing inside of
Yeah,
him that like
sweet, crazy.
you
He feels
you
like
could
so
tell.
many of our hillbilly relatives.
Yeah, you can tell that he's like just the sweetest fucking guy underneath all that craziness. So
That might be true, Johnny, but you also sound like the guy on the news talking about his friend who just killed a bunch of people. Like,
that's so
oh, yeah,
true.
he's the
He seemed
nicest
like a sweet
guy.
guy.
He's a real nice guy.
Yeah, he was always so cool to me. I love when people say that when you're like, oh man, that guy's such an asshole. I'm like, they've always been nice to me. I'm like, yeah, man, thanks for that anecdotal fucking retort. Like,
the best part of being a pretty girl is I've never had a wrestler be mean to me ever.
I had Daddy ass be mean to me.
Yeah, what a fucking bitch. I'm sorry.
What did he do to you, Darcy? I will fight him.
We need to post it on the page. I had a cleavage shirt on one time, and he was calling me out from the ring, and then he came up and yelled at me for like, why are you doing this? Why are your bits hanging out? Do you just want attention? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Daddy has.
He tried to daddy you, and you're like, not my daddy.
Keep in mind.
I was so hard. I didn't have really good comebacks then, but I'm still scarred from it.
Keep in mind this clutch my pearls puritanical bullshit from a guy that has gone by daddy ass. He fucking scissors. He suck it. Are you ready to suck it? Like, get out of here with your fucking bullshit, dude.
Yes,
I'm never getting over it. This guy. What a fucking thanks a lot, fucking. Why don't you piss on my fucking kettle, you fucking hypocritical bitch?
But if
even that mad.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've ever spent any time with dudes, that's what they do. They're like, in 1 minute, they're like, show me your tits. And then in the other minute, they're like, you're such a fucking whore. So, kind of fits. It feels real.
That said, anyways, Billy Gunn, I've always been a big fan, but I still
am.
I am too. You guys know I like the gayer the better. Like, yes. What?
Billy and Shaq. Never forget.
So, that was the end of the show, which was a great show. Yes, Darcy?
No.
What did I forget?
The backstage segment that they edited fucking...
Oh, with Jericho.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, they dropped that in right as I was like turning away. But was that filmed like immediately after the pay-per-view? Because he still had his bandages on.
Yes, it was like it started in the media scrum right after the pay-per-view, and then as he was packing up to leave, those bastards who I'm so
monsters
them came and just kind of kicked his ass when he was there by himself, and so he's gonna be out for a little bit because of this shit. So like
who were those assholes? Was it Big Bill and Ricky Starks?
Yeah.
Yes, and how Big Bill had glasses on. Like
I love Big
that's how you know he was off duty.
Yeah, Big Bill's whooping his ass. Big Bill's whooping his ass, looking like a fucking math teacher with an air conditioner broke. He's like, no shirt, glasses on. I'm like, this motherfucker really came in here looking like a beautiful mind, trying to kick somebody's ass.
Nah.
But they concentrated on the like pay-per-view highlights instead of showing the actual like beatdown. So if you want that, you can go to Jericho's social. He posted the whole thing, which some people are like, why would you show the whole thing if you're getting your ass beat? But you should know what happened to him, like why he's wrong.
Those bastards.
Right. This is not just a montage of me getting my ass kicked. This is like a segment about revenge and why I'm going to kill these men in the ring.
Yes. Like he's fucking hurt. Like give that respect, man.
Big ups to Jericho. That's how you fucking take an ass whooping. You talk about like being able to sell an ass whooping. AR Fox with his nah. Watch the video. Jericho sells the shit out of that. It all looked real.
It looked real, Johnny. It was real.
It was real. I saw him bleed in front of me at the pay-per-view, and then I saw guys punch his injury. Like, I don't know how you fake that.
You don't.
You don't. It's fucking real, man. It's real. It's real.
And I gotta say, Big Bill, like, you are undermined if you were beating up, like, tired, injured dudes backstage. Like, you're supposed to be a giant. You're supposed to be scary. Like, do it legit.
I think they're just so mean. It's like, we'll beat you while you're down, man. That's just how fucking awful we are.
Heel.
Super heels.
I just imagine Ricky being like, Jericho's in the hallway, and then Big Bill getting up from his crossword puzzle and being like,
right, from his book.
I'll be right.
Who's in the hallway?
Yeah. He's reading. He's like, how to win friends and influence people. Oh wait.
All right, so
now it's the end.
Right, and so awards.
I have notes.
We got to rate this motherfucker. Let's rate it.
We have to rate it on Nick Gage's Dead Bodies.
Oh yes,
Big
Nick
up
Wayne
to
Dead
Adam.
Bodies. Sorry.
Adam the raggedy bitch.
Adam, a raggedy bitch from Twitter, gave us that recommendation. So that is how we're rating this week.
We actually read the comments on Twitter, yo.
I always do. When I'm tweeting along,
Adam's a Northern California raggedy bitch too. So
he was at the pay-per-view. He was sending like bird's eye view. He had a great video of you fucking doing the swerve dance and shit. Yes.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's how we're rating. Johnny, what do you give it?
I give this one 4. Yeah, it's solid. There was a couple things I was like, but I thought the action was good. I thought they introduced the tournament well. Not a big fan of the belt, but fucking real solid episode. 4 Adam Wayne Dead Bodies.
Adam Wayne?
Nick Wayne. Nick
Wayne Dead Bodies.
I got Bruce Wayne and Adam. I don't know what else done.
And he's the Prodigy now, isn't he?
The Prodigy.
Is he though?
Yeah, is he?
It's like Kill Switchosaurus. Is he?
Yeah, if you're a Prodigy, people don't name you that. You are that. But Darcy, your rating.
I'm gonna give it 4.25 Nick Wayne Dead Bodies. Because I thought it was super fun. A few things I would have changed. A little bit annoyed at how they handled the fucking Jericho beatdown, but overall, super fun episode.
I give it 3.5 Nick Wayne Dead Bodies because I like a mom beatdown. I like blood, but I felt like this episode was building to the pay-per-view, which is fine. Not every episode can be a 5. You got to build, you know?
It was a great building episode for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now we will get to the awards for the John Holmes Dick of the Week award. Who you guys got?
Big Bill Ricky Starks.
Good call. I will accept that. That's pretty obvious. They fucking are dicks.
What bullshit?
I'm gonna go with Christian, and we can almost change the award to the Christian award at this point. But yeah, I mean, no one's a better dick than him. He's the biggest dick of all. He's the king. He's King Missile of the fucking penises.
Agreed. Actually, agreed. I can totally see it. But my vote is actually Adam Cole. He was just so fucking mean for no reason. Like, person you expect.
That really hurts you, the Roddy Strong thing.
Like, fuck. He's such a sweet heart. You know? How dare you break his heart like that? Yes, fuck you, Adam Cole. Dick of the week.
Darcy, you like bleed kitten blood. You're so sweet. You just love people.
True.
Like, you just love them.
I wanted to give Roddy a fucking big hug and be like, it's okay, you don't need him. You have that.
It's funny, Mr. Charlie, it's funny you say that she bleeds kitten blood because I will oftentimes when I'm out and about and we have raggedy bitches in the wild, they're always like, oh my God, like, fucking, how is it doing a podcast with the queen of horror, Darcy the Mel girl? And I'm like,
she's so nice.
She's the sweetest human being I've ever met in my life. She's literally like one of the nicest
people that are into horror are nice because, like, I don't know, we get out our aggression through all the like, rip their guts out and shit, and then we're like, yay.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's scary. But thank you.
Walt Whitman, Poet Laureate of the United States, said, "I am large. I contain multitudes," and aren't we all?
Fuck yeah.
That is very cool.
Shout out
very
to Walt.
Moving on to the Dewey Riley Hero of the Week award. Who you guys got?
Mom.
Okay.
It's evergreen. Mom's the hero.
I mean, I went in the same segment though. I went Adam Copeland.
Me too.
He came out and saved Mom's ass. She didn't really do a lot. She was just there being like, my baby, no.
But she took a bump. Like, Mom takes bumps.
But, okay, Mom took a bump, by accident and like way died from it. It's like
she totally died.
you totally like got slightly hit, and you're like, oh my god.
I gotta tell you. Yeah, I'm with you. Edge. Yeah. Oh wait, Adam Copeland. And Moms Take Bumps is a bumper sticker.
Yeah, that's got to be a T-shirt for the Raggedy Bitches. Moms Take Bumps.
Yeah, it can mean so many things.
Adam came out and like saved her ass, so he's my hero. And then the Freddy versus Jason match or showdown of the week. Who you got?
Swerve. Opening match. I like Swerve. He's so good. I love the dance. And he's like a murderer in the ring. I love that.
True. Very true.
The one thing I hate about the tournament is that nobody ringside, so we can't see Nana out there when Swerve's out there.
I bet they'll figure out a way. He'll be dancing from the crowds or something.
I hope so.
Who you got, Johnny? Who's your match or showdown of the week?
I'm going with the match, and I thought it was the main event. I thought Moxley and Briscoe was super strong, and honorable mention for sure to Swerve and Jay Lethal, who put on a really, really good match.
Both
eventually,
matches. Go ahead, Harley.
I was just going to say, eventually we'll let Brendan out of my basement to participate in these commentaries. But do the ghost rating? Who's the ghost? What's the ghost?
Oh my god, the
way back when I couldn't do math. I did this podcast really fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
And I overestimated. It's like, 4 stars from 3 of us, that's 25 or whatever. So John lovingly covered for me. It's like, but wait, that's because the ghost voted, and now it's become a tradition.
The ghost is on our T-shirt. We're gonna have the 4 of us, and we have to fit the ghost in somewhere. The ghost is telling me went with 3 3/4. Also missed the early part of the show because they were baking. They were baking for Thanksgiving. So they had the TV on, and we're baking. So
don't let your ghost near the local oven. That shit's unsafe. Don't you guys watch movies?
I know. Could be
like Hell House. No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the past,
I got to give my Freddy versus Jason because I agree with you. Really great matches, but I'm going with a showdown because that whole fucking Christian Cage segment just stole the whole fucking show. I can't stop thinking about that. Yes, there's still I wrote on Twitter, there's so much to process, and I'm still processing all of it. It's like, wow, that happened, like so much. That was my moment of the night for sure.
It was really good. It was storytelling. It was fighting. It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was great. But now one more that you've added, the Ric Flair.
Best dressed.
Yes. Who you got?
I have to think through my memory. Somebody else go first.
I have to down this time. Danhausen.
He came out yes. With the hat.
Dapper with the hat accessory. Like Renee looked cute with her little blazer and her little top underneath.
Yeah, I nominate Renee.
But hard to beat Danhausen's fucking style last night.
Mm-hmm.
Demons do got style. It's true.
Who you got, Johnny? Who's your fashion icon this week?
Anna Jay. Presented without commentary. I thought Anna Jay looked fucking smoking last night.
She did.
Hot. So, Johnny, usually you say, what are we promoting? But I'm going to say instead, cut a promo. So, cut a promo, Johnny.
Hey, brother. You can see me at San Francisco Punchline with Greg Fitzsimmons, November 30th, December 1st, and December 2nd. 5 shows. Also, if you're around the Sacramento area, which a lot of you aren't, I'm going to be doing Doug Loves Movies, Doug Benson's podcast, December 30th, live. And you could also listen to it. It's going to be awesome. And then New Year's Eve, me and Doug Benson at the Sac Punchline. It's going to be killer. West Jordan, Utah, Wise Guys, January 12th and 13th. Neptune Theater in Seattle, March 16th. Arlington Draft House in Arlington, Virginia, April 27th through the 30th. And like 30 dates that I'm going to be adding soon. My 2024 touring schedule is insane. And we're going to be doing live podcasts too. I guarantee it. So come out and catch all of us.
That was good for promotional, but for just a straight up promo, I think you
Okay.
Darcy, cut a promo.
Oh, Darcy knows she needs a mouthpiece, so go ahead, Mr. Harley. I'll just look tough in the corner.
Okay. You can see Darcy the Mail Girl on the Christmas episode of The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs on Shudder and AMC Plus, maybe?
Yes.
Good. I'm Mistress Harley. I am the author of the Scam Book for Guys Who Love to Lose. It is an instant scam. You can get that shit on Amazon. You can find me on the internet, and we are the Awesome Podcast. We're not like other podcasts.
Yay. Namaste AEW.
Namaste AEW.
Okay, wait. Before we go,
Let's
rewind it.
Let's rewind it.
What?
You gotta learn to say this properly. It's Namaste AEW, not Namaste AEW.
Oh, stay. Like fucking stay.
Well, no, it's just because the sound goes together. So
okay.
Namaste AEW.
Namaste AEW.
No! No second A. Namaste EW.
Namaste EW.
Yeah!
Yay! Good job.
She can be taught.
Thanksgiving miracle.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. See you in a little bit.